Minutes is up. Looks like we are not going to have a fill for this game. So Zaraki is hosting the lobby, playing as blue, Dedestro on purple, Bart on yellow, Samson Sharp on white, and Pentix on red. This is a 5-player game, so max resets today will be 1. And game 2 is not going to see any resets. Alrighty, good luck to all the players. So we get a Grease spawn here. Zaraki gets to go first. Looks like he can grab the Cyclades +3 bonus if he wants it. He also has the Pyrus if he really wants it, but I think Cyclades might be his best bet. He could also go for North Aegean. That's a +4. That's worth a little bit more than the Cyclades +3 bonus. Another option for Zaraki is Attica. He has a 2 in the southern island there. He could just take the Attica split bonus. Looks like he wants the North Aegean bonus. Gets perfect dice on Bart's 2. And finishes it up right there. It looks like he is going to start on the Cyclades bonus. Does he go ahead and roll that 3v1 for a turn 1 +7? He does. Excellent start here from Zaraki. Do we see either of those bonuses broken? And Bart commenting on some stellar angel dice there from Zaraki. All right, Dedestro in the second seat, playing as purple. Looks like he's going to go for the Epirus +3 bonus over on the west side of this board. Rolls a 7v2, gets perfect dice. So far, excellent dice from the attackers. But is not, did not have the golden spawn that Zaraki had to immediately grab a +7. I'm not going to lie, I would not be surprised if someone decides to break one of Zaraki's 2 bonuses. Not permanently, just, hey, +7's probably a little much for the first turn. But you never know. We might see full-on good neighbor play here. Looks like Bart wants the West Attica bonus. He is not getting as good of dice as Zaraki and Dedestro were, but does get perfect dice on that too in the Southern Island for the Attica bonus. And we see the alliances go up. So too do the hearts. That completes Bart's turn in the third seat. Next we have Samson playing as white in the fourth seat. Samson is going to grab that +3 there. The name of it escapes me, but we will be taking a peek at the bonuses here in just a moment. Western Greece, thank you, Zaraki, for sharing there. And then we have the Ionian Islands also there in the west. And if Samson is feeling frisky, he could make a play for the +2 set of islands over in the bottom right. Not feeling that lucky today, though, it seems like. And then last but not least, we have Pentix playing as red in the fifth and final seat. All right, Pentix can grab Crete pretty easily. Doesn't really have too many options beside that. He could go for West Macedonia if he wants it. Would have to hit a 3 if he wants that, though. Looks like he is going to go for both. He's going to go ahead and start with Crete. And does he want West Macedonia now? He does. He does want a +6 right now. So it looks like Dedestro is a little upset with Pentix's decision to hit that 3. But with Zaraki on 2 bonuses, it may be understandable. So Zaraki starts his second turn with 12 troops. Does he greed out for yet another bonus? It looks like the answer is no. He's just going to bolster his defenses on the 2 bonuses that he already has. Where does he get a card? It looks like he might have to roll a 3v1 if he wants a card, unless he's rolling from the northern border of his +4. Still has a few more troops to add. Oh, my mistake. It looks like there was one more position that he had a 4v1 roll on. Goes ahead and grabs a card. Dedestro is up. Looks like Dedestro is going to work on the +5 in the top right. We see a few hearts go up, people asking Destro to slow down so that they can get their troops out of there. We'll see if that request is honored. All right, Bart is up. Bart is likely looking for what his second bonus is going to be. He might be looking for a +5 in Central Greece, maybe. Probably just a few too many territories and troops for him to hit for the +6 up in the north. Looks like he wants Peloponnesus instead. Gets perfect dice on Pentasix 2, loses 1 on Dedestro's 1 there. And leaves Xerxes 3 in there. Xerxes, given the thumbs up, looks like Xerxes is going to go ahead and roll out that 3 next turn so that Bart can also be on +7. Samson has his +3, also likely looking for a second bonus. He could decide to go for the +5 that Bart decided that he did not want. He could also go for the +2 in the bottom right, which would be fairly easy for him to take. Looks like he's lining up the Ionian Islands instead, though. Not going to get it this turn. Asking for Xerxes to roll his 3 out there as well. So Xerxes does have his choice of which 3 he wants to take a card off of next turn. He may decide to roll both of those down if he's going for some really nice good neighbor play. Really nice in terms of like being very nice. Looks like Pentix adds to the 7 at the top, takes a card on yellow, and looks like he's going to go down to the portal in the +2. The portals, by the way, for these settings are the stable portals. And now we're entering the third round here. Let's take a peek at the bonuses on the Greece map. So we have over in the bottom right the +2 of the Dodecanese set of islands. Then you have 6 +3s. You got Cyclades, Attica, Western Greece, Ionian Islands, Epirus, and West Macedonia. Then you have 7 +3s. I think Crete is also a +3, and we just can't see it. Then you have 3 +4s, Peloponnesos, North Aegean, and East Macedonia and Thrace. Then you have a couple +5s in the middle of the board, Thessaly and Central Greece, and then a +6 for Central Macedonia. All right, let's get back to the action here. Xerxes continues to stack in the Thessaly bonus, has a big 10 stack in that territory that has a lot of options there. And it looks like he did decide to roll out all of his 3s. And also draws a wild card, has the horse trade on 3, probably will not use that. He's probably going to hang on to that and hope to draw either a infantry or a cannon next turn. Dedestro finishes the East Macedonia +5. Bart is going to finish his Peloponnesos +4. Stacks on his stable portal there in Attica. And then Samson's going to finish his Ionian Sea bonus. So Xerxes and Bart are on +7. Dedestro's on +8. Pentix is on +6. And now Samson is finally, last but not least, also on +6. This may be as balanced as we see the board. I don't think we see any more bonus taking. I'm sure either Samson or Pentix would like to have the +2 just to balance themselves out with the other players here. But Xerxes has an 8 in the +2 bonus, so it does not appear as though the +2 bonus will be taken this game. And then something that either Samson or Bart could consider is upgrading to the Central Greece +5 in the middle of the board. but I really don't think we see too much bonus movement or changing from where we currently stand. Zaraki has a very nice troop lead, getting to go first and taking a turn 1 +7 right out the gate. Solid way to start out this game. Draws another horse, so he has a wild card, but he's still looking at a 6 trade because he's got 3 horses. Dedestro's up, having completed his second bonus. He's likely just going to be looking for a peaceful way to take a card. Doesn't really have exterior positions. You really only see purple on the north end of this map right now. Content to trade cards with Zaraki in the Thessaly +5 there. Bart adds 6 troops to the +6 in the north and combines a 2 into his 7 there. So we're probably going to see these guys play some peaceful good neighbor play here up until around the 60 to 70 troop mark is where I would expect players to begin thinking about their 70 runs. I mean, obviously these players are all thinking about their runs at the moment, but I don't think we see anyone give a serious attempt until about the 65, maybe 70 troop mark at least, at the very least. Greece is a large map. Speaking of which, let us take a look at what a 70 run looks like on the Greece map. So for 70%, you need 45 of the 64 territories of this map to win the game. That is all but 19 territories here. All right, Pentix has a nice little stack on that Thessaly Peninsula there. Well positioned for a potential future run. Zaraki also has a few options for his run, for his potential future run as well. Zaraki finally draws something that is not a horse, so he has a 10 trade if he chooses to use his wild card. Dedestro goes ahead and sets in. He's also going to combine up his stacks. Bart maintaining both of his northern exterior positions. Closes himself off to Zaraki. Zaraki could decide to trade cards there, though. Bart also goes to 5 cards. Also, this tournament is different from the Summer Road Trip Open because, well, for a number of reasons, but one of which is that there are no points for any bounties. This is a winner-only advance tournament. So bounties do not matter. The only time you might see a player go for a bounty is if they consider it profitable, and it gives them enough troops with the cards to set in following the kill and complete the 70 run. Pentix trades on 4 for 10, puts him on 75 troops. If Bart's 13 wasn't in the way, his 15 Pentix's 15 would have a little bit of runway. Pentix grabs 2 cards so he can fortify up to his stack. Zareki sets in on 80 troops. So Zareki and Pentix with the troop lead here. If we see anyone attempt to run it early, it'll be one of these two gentlemen. Zareki blocking up some of the board, putting some 2s within his bonus, hoping to choke up the run for someone else should they choose to go through his territories. And he draws a wild card. So the wild card he traded in, it looks like he got it back. I am certain that he has 0 complaints about that. Destro on 69 troops. All these players are very focused, far too focused for any dabs to come out, unfortunately. But a lot riding in this game here because only winner advances. But if you fail the win condition, you lose your opportunity. Well, at least until game 2. Bart spending a lot of time thinking about what he wants to do. Grabs a quick and easy card. Fortifies his troops from a +2, presumably onto his 20 stack on the portal. Samson trades in for 8. So Samson's still behind his opponents here. Just 5 troops behind Destro. Grabs a quick and easy card onto Destro. Any minute now, I think. Yeah, he's probably going to want to keep his 19 or what's about to be an 18 stack open to the west, so he's going to punch north if anything. Unless he's thinking about removing Destro from the northern end of the board entirely. Well, maybe not entirely, excuse me, because Destro does have a bonus in the northeast corner. Yeah, quickly takes the card and fortifies back. Pentix is up on 83 troops. Pentix maneuvering his 20 stack to a different position that has a little bit more runway. Does not need to smack through a Bart 13 to go anywhere in the position it now finds itself in. Zareki has another trade on 3, but it would be the horse trade. Zareki's going to continue trading cards with Bart. Okay, now Zareki has a 10 set if he wants to use his wild. So Zareki, being on 90 troops and also being in the first seat, we could see a Zareki run on his next turn. Or a Zareki attempt. Bart sets on 3 for 8. This could be a run from Bart. Again, the players need 45 territories to get the 70% win condition. That's all but 19 of the 64 territories on the Greece map. It looks like this may not be a run from Bart. Taking it nice and slow here. The turn timer setting is 90 seconds, but Greece is a large map, a lot of small territories that you need to click on as well. So this might just be Bart saying, "Hey, I have 3 cannons in my hand. I may as well trade in now, so as to deter other folks from running, even though I'm not going to run myself." Samson's up on 72 troops. Still trailing behind Destro by a few. Trades cards with in Zeraki and Destro's trading pocket there. Pentix on 94. Pentix sets on 3 for 10 on 106 troops. Do we see Pentix make an attempt here? This is an attempt from Pentix. He's going to break Zeraki. Zeraki says, oops. He's on 34%, 37, 39, 40. He has not crossed the threshold. He could go back if he wants to. Doesn't look like he has any intention of doing so. 48%. Looks like a little bit of a pathing error there. But the game will not reset if Pentix stops now. %48 is not enough to reach the 50% reset threshold. Now he's deciding if he wants the game to reset, I would imagine, or if he thinks he still has it. I don't think he still has this. He did need that. He did need to not make that split error with the 11 there. He is going to fortify. Moves everything north. The game does not reset because Pentix didn't cross 50. Zeraki trades in. Probably was planning a run, but does he run it anyway because Pentix's almost run did open the board up quite a bit? He is certainly at least going to retake the bonus that Pentix broke and likely break the +2 that he was keeping Pentix off of. But I think Zeraki knows that he was hit hard enough to where he does not have the run anymore. He probably would have attempted the run that turn had Pentix not. So Pentix still on 40% of the board. Destro trades in on 95 troops. He's likely also going to retake what Pentix broke of his, which in Destro's case is just the 1 territory in the Epirus +3 bonus there. Yeah, Pentix. I think Pentix just about had it, if not for that pathing mistake in Peloponnesos, which it looked like a clicking error. It looks like he just tabbed out, or not tabbed out, but it looks like he just hit enter a little bit too fast there before he could do the split. We have Zeraki recommending for folks to attack red. Bart decides to break Pentix's bonus. It looks like this is an attempt from Bart. Hits a white stack as well. Bart on 30%. Still has 20 troops and 18 troops in the north end. Bart is now on 40% of the board. He's about to cross the point of no return threshold. He splits off for that extra 1 territory. Breaks what Dedestro just retook. Goes into Pentix's other bonus. 59%. This should be a W from Bart. Dedestro's other bonus is wide open. Plenty of territories in there for Bart to take. And just like that, Bart buttons up Octo Final Group 4 Game 1. Congratulations to Bart for taking the W there.